It looks eerily like Marilyn Monroe, the face, the voice, the moves, the expression. In fact, you're watching one of the nation's top female impersonators, who also includes in his repertoire Diana Ross, Barbra Streisand, Cher, and Judy Garland. Jimmy James is currently performing in San Diego at Tin Pan Alley. We have invited him to join us today to talk about his remarkable illusions. Welcome.
How are you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Where are you from?
I'm from Texas.
Now, Southerners kind of recognize, you don't, Marilyn doesn't have a Southern accent, but you do now. What you are, I don't know if you like the term female impersonator, because you're a character actor.
Well, I guess you would wonder, what would you call Faye Dunaway when she recreated Joan Crawford on the screen? Would that make her a female impersonator? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I did like 3.5 years of research before I ever brought this out into the public. So I was ready for it. You know, I did a lot of homework and study. And so what I try to do with Marilyn is try to make the audience feel what it might have been like to have been in the same room as Marilyn Monroe. Of course, she's dead, and she's been dead for 27 years.
Still, the enchantment goes on. Now, the cosmetic aspect, this is you getting ready, okay, before performance. Right. Tell us what's going through your mind and what you're doing here.
Of course, I was just putting on the foundation, and then there's the eyeliner, which is put on just a certain way. And the
lips. Did you teach yourself that?
Yeah, I studied. I had to carefully study her technique. Of course, she never gave away.
Isn't that hard, Jimmy? Isn't that hard to do?
And there's the wig.
Did you realize, was Marilyn the first person that you ever did?
You know, I first started out trying to recreate Barbra Streisand, but it was really difficult because, of course, I had to put a putty nose, and the makeup was taking like 4 hours to do, and I'm not going to sit around and do makeup for 4 hours. So I wanted to go with a character that was closer to my bone structure.
But the fact that you look like her, you have to have the talent to do all the vocals. If you do Eartha Kitt and Cher and Diana Ross, was the talent there first and then came all the cosmetic elements?
I think I was always able to do voices like that, and primarily women's voices. Although in the show I did do Sonny Bono at one point.
Break up.
Sonny and Cher, so I don't know if that's part of female impersonation.
I'd say it's character acting at its best. We're going to put this full sound up so people can get an idea of what it's like to watch your show. Take a look at this. Kind of hard to believe. Very briefly, what would you say to Marilyn if you could have met her? What would you say to her?
I would have said, help me with the makeup.
Jimmy James, you have a remarkable show, and you're playing at Tin Pan Alley. People can call there to get more information on the date. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Bill.